Hi everyone, it's Athena. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I was trying to think about something that I wanted to record since I have my makeup on. I got home from school a little bit early and there's still a little bit of lighting outside. I was like, what is it that I could talk about for today? And I decided that I would talk about my vision board. So vision boards, if you don't know, are boards, or you can use like foam board, cardboard, poster board, anything that you would like, and you paste different phrases, images, quotes, things that you love, things that are your dreams, hopes, desires, basically things that you would like to bring um, into effect into your life. And also like the law of attraction. So what you put out to the universe is what you get in return. And I feel like currently in life, I guess we can put mine like right there. Currently in life, I feel like what I'm putting out to the universe is that I'm very frustrated, very bitter, very sad, and I'm getting a lot of that in return. So I really need to figure out a way to channel the things that I really want and to cultivate those things in my life. But I don't know, it doesn't feel like on an everyday basis that that's always possible. Some days it feels like, I'm really with the program, and I feel like a feeling of, contentness and contentment, and like you're able to go with the flow a little bit better. But then other days it just feels like you're so angry at the world, and you just have like this big toxic potion inside of yourself that just is like bubbling up, and it goes all throughout your body, and it makes it really, really hard to have like a positive outlook, or like be happy for other people, or not internalize a lot of things. So really like compartmentalizing different things. Um, I'm okay with articulating um, about a lot of things, but then when it comes to how I feel or why I feel the way I feel, I'm not the best at articulating that. So I was just in the shower and I was like trying to compartmentalize, and I was like, okay, well, what is it that I'm really upset about? What are the different categories? What are the different, areas? And then I'm like, okay, well, this makes sense, and it all makes sense. But like when someone asks you, what is it that you're most upset about or whatever, how are you feeling, and you're, frustrated, it can kind of all jumble together and be really sort of like blah, and like not really encompassing of your inner dialogue. So I just wanted to put that out there and just say that, definitely like I struggle with being a negative person, someone that is sort of angry towards the world, feels like the world owes them something, even though it doesn't work that way. Um, and that can be really hard. Also, that the world will not bring you the happiness that you're looking for. You kind of have to put yourself in the path of creating that and also experiencing that. But I definitely am a believer that life is really unfair, and that certain things have to line up for you to fully experience like happiness, success, and everything. So I'm very much a wistful person. I'm not the most optimistic as I would like to be. But my vision board helps me and reminds me what it is that I'm looking for in my human experience and my journey and growth. And so far, a lot of my board is just phrases. You guys know Splash is my favorite movie, so I have Splash here. I have Making a Splash down at the bottom. I have Marilyn Monroe because when I think of her, she's like the archetypal blonde, and that's sort of where I'm at with my life. And I just love looking at her. I could watch her do anything. I love her facial expressions and just all of her, everything about her. I just am really fascinated with her. So, and also just like the femininity of women that are extremely flamboyant and feminine. I've always liked like the girly girls, so I have her sort of in the middle of my board, and I have Miss Universe because I would never be able to get into a Miss Universe pageant, but I definitely wish I could hold the title of Miss Universe one day. That would be amazing. Um, perhaps in a way, I think of Miss Universe not in the pageant perspective, but more of like a Nobel Peace Prize. I would say Miss Universe is someone who embodies a lot of amazing, revolutionary, and great qualities. So that's definitely something I would love to strive to be, because I know that I am not there, and I have a lot of things that I have to work on for who I am as a person. And there's a lot of negative stuff about me. I think I'm very egotistical. I'm definitely like, there's just a lot. I'm very reactive, emotional, things like that. I always get told I'm too emotional, so trying to work on that and what that means. Like if you live your life as an empath, it's like you can kind of not avoid emotions, but it's just something I'm trying to work on. Let's see. I have imagine your way. Happiness is the truth. And, I think your truth is your happiness. Whatever you feel is like your authentic version of yourself, or for your life, whatever your truth may be, that's your happiness. I have, it's refreshing in today's world to have something a little different. And that could mean a lot of things. I think that I really love and enjoy people's testimonies if they come from a unique walk of life, or if they've maybe done something that goes against the grain for what maybe they've expected to be or do, and now they've cultivated their own path. Um, Very much a lover of Robert Frost's poem, "The Road Not Taken" or "The Road Less Traveled." I can't remember which it is called, but that's an amazing poem, and it's just really beautiful, and I think it really speaks to me. And I love individuals that are able to sort of flourish and blossom. And the real trailblazers, I think, sometimes don't get the credit that they deserve in life. I feel like, yes, we do have people that we see that are trailblazers, but I think a lot of what a true trailblazer is that you're kind of, you make the road, but you never get to use the road. And so it's like you pave the way for others, but you don't get to actually have that experience yourself. So a lot of times there's a lot of testimonies and people's life experiences that never really get brought out and shown to the world. So I think the road not taken, the path less traveled is a place where I like to just, I guess, express that feeling and like express it while I'm here, so that if there is, a way possible to be remembered or thought of when thinking of being a trailblazer, or a part of something, I would definitely want that, because I don't think that people get enough credit that are. Let's see. I have Call of the Wild, which is a really great book and movie. I believe it's a book as well. True story that got turned into a movie. But I also love the film Wild with Reese Witherspoon, where she goes on the journey of like finding herself and, you know, just a human journey, how she just gets lost and wild in life, in wilderness, and her own experience of who she is and who she wants to become. So I have that on my vision board as well. Yes, the butterfly effect. I am very much a believer in that, and I think that the butterfly effect is very powerful. Um, and let's see, I have the world is your runway on the top. I definitely am a believer in that. I think that if you can strut around the world and make it the fashion show of your dreams and showcase who you are, then that's amazing and beautiful. And that's something I try and live by. Um, you are the living proof is another quote that I have. Like, you are the change. You should strive to be the change that you wish to see in the world. um, to forgive and forget. It's important we have experiences that happen to us to allow allow a healing process to happen, allow for time and to understand and be able to process different things that happen to you in a positive way, and sort of forget sort of like the weight and the strings attached, but forgive and be in a process of like being able to move forward and like letting go and that type of thing. But I still have a lot to add for my vision board. It's still very much a work in progress, but it definitely is great to see this and to feel grounded. I just have some little things that I love. Like, this is a picture of Tron from the Tron movie. I love like 80s technology, sci-fi stuff. and we have this mannequin that says Dream Girl, and this guy's holding her. So she's kind of like looking out into the future. I just imagine her like she's envisioning something. So I really liked that. Yeah, I mean, I think these are really helpful. They can give you some hope and clarity, and sort of like, if you can visualize what your dreams are and maybe give a narrative to your bigger purpose in life or what inspires you, these things can really help you in your everyday life. So I definitely recommend making one of these. I still need to work on mine. There's still a lot of empty space, but yeah, I think they're really amazing. So super quick video, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye.